So now it is time for me to invite our next presenter, but because of they have the problem with internet connection, so that this session we will play the video of our presenter. So I would like to inform all of you that the video we will play the video Olonos Anaka of STEM Learning Library, Lanaka publication of Cambodia. And the topic is about open education STEM partnership between Cambodia and United States. So please watch and enjoy it. And ladies and gentlemen, so you have any question during we play the video, you can drop them here in the Zoom chat box. Thank you.
My name is Linus Anaka, the Managing Director of Lanaka Publications, which is registered in Cambodia, and also the President of Lanaka Global Investment. I would like to talk more about advancing STEM technology in Cambodia through STEM Lending Library. I would like to share more concerning the mission of Lanaka STEM Lending Library. Its organization a summary of projects supported and also the impact of the Lanaka STEM Lending Library. It is available to make it available across the Kingdom of Cambodia through community partners and through 500 ed math and science teachers. The mission of the STEM Lending Library is to advance STEM education in Cambodia. From 2018 to 2020, loans were given that provided STEM activities to over 1,000 students. So we were able to launch the Lanaka STEM Lending Library at the Smart sponsored STEM Educator Workshop on September 27, 2018. The workshop was hosted by the Ministry of Education, Youth and Sport. During the workshop tour, about 200 key officials and educators from the 12 can in Phnom Penh were able to watch demonstration. We were able to watch demonstration and receive the first STEM lending library loan form. The STEM lending library loans also loans out equipment to schools and community group for free. We have loaned equipment for all ages, from pre-kindergarten to college. With the equipment, we provided training materials in Khmer, which is donated by groups that previously used the equipment. This includes lesson plan and videos. We have also paid for translation of materials, such as Raspberry Pi Foundation book on using the Raspberry Pi. The organization of the STEM Lending Library is modeled after the United States ICU STEM lending program. However, we do not require a deposit equal to the value of equipment. Teachers and community leaders filled out a form to make a request for loan and training before receiving the equipment. Training is required. Teachers are encouraged to also help students sharing their results with posters at the National Cambodia STEM Festival. The only expectation Nanaka STEM Lending Library has in return is that the equipment is returned with any newly developed training materials for future users. So if there is an issue with the translation, we do hire students from the National Institute of Technology in Cambodia. The equipment is funded by private donations. The donations are used to purchase equipment in Cambodia and also import STEM equipment, most of which we import from various countries. There are no salaries paid from donation. Salaries are donated by Lanaka publications. We have some agreement to get equipment at wholesale cost. For example, the internet in the box. We hope to start a program to accept donation of gently used equipment, especially for the Raspberry Pi, like computer monitors, keyboard, and cables. Return broken equipment is not charged to the loan. We only have some few items return broken. From 2018 to 2020, loans were made that provide advanced STEM activities to over 1,000 students from pre-kindergarten through college and 500 educators. Lanaka Publication sponsored teacher training to advance STEM. I myself, I sponsored the 2018 National STEM Workshop Model STEM Club from 27th to 30th of August 2018 at Kit City. The theme of the workshop was STEM and technology in the classroom. The workshop, which was attended by 500 ed math and science teachers from all provinces. Also, 50 student ambassadors attended. Each teacher received the STEM lending library forms. And also, the math and science teachers learn more about using technology in the classroom from STEM. We were able to watch demonstration by 6 students from the Institute of Technology Cambodia. They had the opportunity to use Raspberry Pis to demonstrate concept in the Cambodia national curriculum. They could use open education software from Massachusetts Institute of Technology, and also they were able to use part from the University of Colorado, and also Mathematica from Wolfram Research. They could perform simulation in physics, chemistry, and biology. They also had the opportunity to use Raspberry Pi to support student STEM projects. They could program in they could program in Scratch and Mathematical and also program robots. For youth age pre-kindergarten, grade three, Lanaka loan equipment to Kid City, who provided STEM opportunities to private parties and to pre kindergarten STEM literacy, which used the US aid sensory book from January to March from January to March 2019. Over 120 children used the equipment at the Kid City toddler town and in special STEM parties, and also concerning the for secondary schools. For secondary school students, loans were provided to several group in community. Loan went to two schools at the Cambodia Children's Fund. The equipment was used by Dr. Catherine Palmer in integrated STEM curriculum for 1 year for grade 9 to 11. At New Generation School Resource What Raspberry Pi were used in the Warframe workshop. From March to April 2019, student program in Mathematica and on Raspberry Pi under the guidance of David Vernon and Professor Dr. Chan. The current project is an international initiative to advance STEM using open educational resource. International collaboration include several universities in the US, Wolfram Research, and Vernon, who have generously agreed to supply technical support at the Wade International School, Baton Bank, and also the New Generation School, Places Swat. We have been able to pilot a full suite of inquiry based on computational thinking, STEM activities. And these inquiry activities will be designed to complement the Cambodia national curriculum based on the curriculum map for grade 9 to 12. And also Lanaka STEM library and supported library are able to support two project at Kid City. One was one was a month-long robotic handwork workshop, which was awarded to winners of the 2018 Air Aviation and Tech contest. And the students were able to build and program the robotic hand that had five servo motors, which work perfectly. And also another Kid City project was a robotic and computational thinking program. This program provided robotic activities at the Cambodia Scout Jamboree from the 4th to the 10th of December 2018. About 400 14 to 16 years old scouts and national provincial leaders from all 25 provinces participated. They were able to use the incubator robot to understand the incubator programming, programming the robotic cars, and also the complex code. And they were able to use the Dash robot to program music as well. And also the car kits to understand, they were able to understand how the hardware fits together and microbit robot car to write their first complex. They were able to write their first complex code perfectly with the subroutine and loops. And also the Lanaka STEM Lending Library also provided activities in communities for primary and secondary schools students from 2017 to 2020. Over 83 over 83 STEM classes were offered for groups of 6 youth. So most of the STEM classes were taught in Khmer and English, and the ones that were taught in Khmer were taught by the students from the Institute of Technology in Cambodia. Yes. And some of the secondary students then volunteered to other STEM Lending Library events. They were able to share and pass knowledge to other youth. Funny enough, how they learn fast, and they were able to learn on how to create video game using the blocks and more. And also we are able to build up a little common house which which was powered with the Raspberry Pi, and it was powered by the Raspberry Pi, and most of the robotic cars as well was also powered by the Raspberry Pi. And also the family event. Lanaka publication was able to sponsor one family event at Kid City. The Raspberry Pi Jam on March 4, 2018. Yeah, about 20 families that enjoy learning about the open educational software from the MIT part on the Raspberry Pi. And concerning the impact on the impact of the STEM lending library in Phnom Penh is to expand the opportunities and also to adapted and develop the OER, also to encourage support from parents, communities, and businesses, identify supported talent from STEM field, and also to increase the 21st century skill and to increase the student participation at festivals. That's it. Like I said earlier on, my name is Lionel Sanaka, and the managing director of Lanaka Publication. I'd like to say thank you.
Okay, so thank you very much all participants for your listening and watching the video of Professor Anaka. So, and also I would like to express my profound thanks to doctor that although he has any problem with internet connection, that's why he cannot join this session, but he makes really appreciate and also make hard effort to make this video to share to our participants. So we have got some question, but let us say sorry to our participant because he are not here, so that the question will send to the presenter and then he will reply the email to our participant privately.